Hi, beautiful people. It's me again. Welcome to another episode with Precious. I'm so sorry we have to do this video this way. It was supposed to be a live video, but due to some issues, network issues precisely, um, I wasn't able to make it a live video. But either ways, I believe we're still going to learn one or two things from this video. Now, today we'll be talking about teenagers and technology, and we'll be looking at the positivity and the negative aspect of technology in the lives of teenagers today. So, I'd just like you to stay tuned. Although it's not a live video, but I'd like you to follow suit and learn something. Okay, this video is actually directed to the teenagers and to the parents as well. So, technology, it has been of great value to us. Everybody, both the adults, teenagers, children, it has been of great value to every single person. But then, in one way or the other, there are some ways that it has been of negative influence to our teenagers, most especially, and that's why I want to talk about it today. So, we'll be starting from the fact that our young kids of today have been so addicted to their gadgets. I don't know if anyone has noticed it, but I have, and that's why I want to talk about it. They've been so addicted to their gadgets to the point that they don't even know what else is going on in the world. At least, yes, this technology with our gadgets, internet, phones, tablets, laptops, and all of those, I believe that we should make good use of it and positive use of it. But it has been abused lately, okay? And I wouldn't really blame the children, I wouldn't blame the teenagers because I believe that if we as a parent or as adults we've been able to create time to set some sort of boundaries for them on their gadgets, it wouldn't it wouldn't be as bad as it is today. I've noticed a whole lot of teenagers who has been so addicted to their phones that they forget about their school. They forget that, oh, I need to do schoolwork, I need to study, I need to, you know, they need to do other things with their lives. All they just know how to do is social media. Yes, I don't know if anyone has seen it, but that's what's going on, and that's really bad, really bad. All you see a little child of 10, 12 years old will be talking about is, oh, my girlfriend, my girlfriend on Facebook, my girlfriend on WhatsApp, all those things. Where do they generate all these things from? Sometimes I hear these things from these little children, and I'm shocked. I'm shocked. But at the point, thinking deeply about it, it's really not their fault. Because if there was someone who would put a close eye on them, I believe we'll be able to minimize. I know, yes, we can't stop it. Because for sure they are children and they'll always want to make you look like, oh, they're more crafty, more craftier than you are. But come on, I believe there's a way we would reduce it. All they think about is social media, competition. Who has the highest friends on Facebook? Who has the highest girlfriends? All those small children. It's bad. It's really bad. Teenagers, what are we doing? What exactly are we thinking? Is that the aim for having a phone or a laptop or whatever it is you have? Is that your primary purpose? I believe as teenagers we should use these gadgets to better our lives. There are a whole lot, a hundred, a thousand and one things we can learn from our phones and our systems and gadgets, whatever it is. There are so many things we can learn from it rather than looking for how to get increase, Instagram increase. I'm not saying all of those is bad, no. But to an extent, there should be a limit, okay? There should be even if you're getting followers or whatever, it should be for positive use. So let's try to reduce the addiction we have for our phones, teenagers. I'm talking to the teenagers. Let's try to reduce that addiction. Let's have it in our head that, oh, it's not just all about my phone. It's not just all about my system. It's not just all about the internet. There are other things you can do with your time. You can learn other things. Do you know that with this phone you're using to gather followers up and down, you can use this phone to learn crafts. You can use it to learn a lot of things. So why waste the time doing what would not even add value to you, when you can do something great with it? Okay, so let's try to let's reduce it. Let's reduce it. It will do us great good if we do. Okay, so moving on to the next one is the risk of depression, anxiety, and thought of suicide. I believe nobody would ever believe this, but it's true. There was this one time, I always like to give stories about myself because I believe I'm a living witness, so I'll be able to say it better because I have the experience in it. Okay. There was a time where I was so addicted to my phone. My phone, I can't drop it. I cannot, my phone, then I used to say my phone is my life. How crazy I was. Yes, I used to say, and I know there are many people out there who say my phone and my life is a do or die thing. You can't even, your phone cannot even go, battery cannot be low. I used to be like that too. When I'll be carrying charger up and down, when my phone is low, I'll be going up and down looking for how to charge my phone. Why? Because I was just too addicted to my phone. I can't even let it go off for 1 second. That's how bad it was. Now, it got to a point where I did not know I was doing more bad to myself than doing good. I never knew. Now, I got too into my phone that my phone was everywhere in my head. My head, my phone, my head, my phone. It was like that. Not knowing that I was developing some sort of emotional trauma in my head. I did not understand it. Do you know that when you're too into your phone or gadgets, when you're too much into it, you all of a sudden you just develop depression. You just get depressed like that. It's true. I am a living witness. I'm not telling you this as someone's story. It is me. I got depressed, anxiety everywhere. I was just so not myself. That was how bad it was. I had to go for medications. I had to go on medications. That was how bad it was. When the gynecologist was telling me, because one time I just felt I was just feeling depressed. I don't know what is making me feel sad. I just became a sadist all of a sudden. I don't interact with people, just me and my phone. Yes. So when the gynecologist, I was talking to him because he's a family friend, he's a family doctor. I was talking to him about what I felt and how it was feeling like, and he told me, He asked me if I use my phone so often. I said yes, I do. So he said it's because of my phone. I was shocked too. He said I should do away with my phone and stay faithful on my medications and I'll get better. My dear, I did not. I was on medications, yes. In as much as I hate drugs, I took my medications faithfully. But you see the phone, I couldn't let go of it. It got to that point that I started thinking of committing suicide. Suicide was just a thing for me at that time because I just felt, oh, everybody hates me in this world. Oh, I'm just alone in this world. Especially most times when I come online and there's nobody to chat with. That's when these feelings start coming. It took God's grace. God's grace. And I also want to say thank you to two people who helped me. Who helped me overcome this addiction, this phone addiction. My Papa, Pastor Samuel Haruna, and my hard-headed mommy. She doesn't agree. I'm stubborn, but her stubbornness is worse than mine. Pastor Aisha Balogun, I'll say thank you to you. I'll say thank you to you both for helping me because if you both were not stubborn, I would not have been able to stand here today and say this. But because I've been able to overcome it, back to you, teenagers. Let's try our best. Not for anyone's sake, for our own sake, for your own sake. To avoid that feeling, that urge to commit suicide is a very bad feeling. That feeling you get, oh, nobody loves me in this world. Please do this for your own good, for your own self, not for anyone, but for you. Okay? Please, let's try to avoid anything that phone addiction, gadget addiction. Please, okay? I know God will help us. I don't know how many of you have gotten to that stage where you just want to commit suicide. How many of you have gotten to that stage where you feel you're all alone in this world? You're not. There are 1,001 people out there who loves you so dearly. feel free to talk to me about it if you want to. Just feel free. I will help you. God helping me, I will be able to put you through by God's grace, okay? So let's try our best and do away with these things. Okay, so another negative influence that the internet has on us is low self-esteem. Low self-esteem and the fact that we are we keep to ourselves. That's some very bad one, very very bad. If you notice, young people nowadays, children, all these teenagers, they don't have that boldness and that courage to come out and speak before people. But if you go through their phones and go through their chats, you'll be shocked that is this same person that is talking like this over the phone. It has happened to me. I used to be a very timid and shy. I cannot talk in front of anyone, no. But don't even get close to my phone because you'll be shocked that I'm the one talking like that. It has really affected most children. They don't know how to express. They lack physical expression. They don't know how to express themselves physically. Being unable to express yourself is one very terrible thing that can happen to anybody. How can you say, okay, you feel this way, but you don't just know, you don't just have any way to express? Before, I don't know how to I can't face you and tell you. You might be doing something or saying something that will hurt me, but I can't tell it to you. But once I get to my house, I will carry my phone, I will pour out my mind to you. That's me. That was me. I can't express myself. I didn't know how to express myself physically. But over the phone, via chat or whatever, I will do it I won't even fear. I will do it properly. So, and this has affected many young people out there. Many of them. So teenagers, people, please, let's minimize these things. Let's minimize it. We're not saying we shouldn't use it. We can use, but let's minimize it, okay? So this self-esteem I talked about is one very very bad thing. Very bad. Now, I've seen children that develop depression automatically. Small children, that when you hear them speak, you know that no, this child is not just talking out of his own self or her own self. The child's mind is corrupted. You know that the more you use your phone and watch all those things, there are some things, okay, for sure you would see things, you see adverts and all of those. Your friends, those people you call your friends on social media, for sure they post some things that, oh, I wish I could be like this person. That's how it starts. So you wishing you can be like this person. Oh, I wish I can have this kind of phone. My friend, how can my age mate be using iPhone and I'm using button phone? Those kind of things. That's where you used to start from. All of a sudden you start feeling hatred, developing hatred for your parents who are trying to see that you become a better person, but you are busy being carried away by what you're not even supposed to, allowing it get into your mind and get into your clouding your entire mind. And you're busy thinking, oh, your parents don't love you because they cannot buy you a tablet. Oh, my friend is using a tablet, my friend is using a tablet, I'm using a small phone. Who told you that's how life is? Who told you? If you continue that way, the next thing you just realize that you have become something else entirely. You have become someone else entirely, which is bad. You see things on social media, fake life. Whatever people display on social media is fake. Nobody will help you if you don't help yourself. Throw away all these things you see on social media. It's not going to help you. It's not doing you any good. 80% of things you see on social media is fake. It's not real. It's not real. If you ask to see the real life of that person who you are busy admiring on social media, my dear, you'll be disappointed. You'll be disappointed because at the end of the day, you are living a better life than that person. So why kill yourself over something that is not worth it? Moving on to the next and the last one I would like to talk about for today is bad influence. Bad influence. We teenagers, we just get corrupted. When I say bad influence, we get to meet different kind of people on social media. That's right. We get to meet different people with different kind of mentality, from different kind of homes, with different upbringings. Now, the effort and the work your parents have done, they have input so many good things in you. When you get to interact and meet, you know the word of God, the Bible said bad company corrupts good manners. it is automatic. It is not as if God did not know what he's saying. When you realize that the more you spend time with people of bad influence, automatically you become bad. You don't know how it happens, but because of that company you keep, you just turn bad. Bad influence. Who are the kind of people you interact with on social media? All those people you chat with, do you know they can influence you into doing terrible things? I know most of you understand what I'm saying. When it comes to this bad influence, you know exactly what I'm saying. You know, you have that one friend who will teach you, this thing is not a sin, Jared, this thing is not bad. They are telling you, you forget me, I'm doing it. Let's come and try it, and you see, before you know it, you start it. Most children who drink today, it did not start just like that. It started from the people they keep around them. Most people who smoke, it did not start in one day. It started from that one person they call a friend. I'll tell them, try it, it's not anything, try it, and you will try it, and before you know, you're so into it, you're addicted to it. How do you explain it? Most of these things happen on phone, on chats, social medias, and all of these things. It starts from there. I know what I'm saying. So please, I beg us, let's be good for ourselves. You don't need someone to come and tie chain on your neck and tell you, you must be good, or you must the best your parents can do, they will do it. It's now left for you. There's a saying that if a child gets spoiled, if a child is bad, it is the fault of the child, not the fault of the parents. I know many children out there that they don't have parents, but they are good, very good kids. And most of us that have parents now, we are not the ones that are showing ourselves, yes, we can do what nobody can believe. You are doing yourself. So please, let's be good for our own self, okay? This is going to be the end of this class for today. We'll talk more about this topic some other time, okay? So let's be good. I love you all so much. Feel free to always talk to me and to call me anytime, any day, okay?